Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Light Lightroom quick tip. Today we've got a nice fun one. We've done a collection here of our 5 top beginner's tips for Lightroom Classic. And they're all quick and easy, but you'll find them useful in everyday life with your editing needs. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first one is, of course, removing power lines. How many times have you taken a photo and your photo was just loaded with power lines, whether they run across the buildings or in the streets or just in the field, and you have these lines and you go, oh, they ruined the photo. I don't want these lines in my picture. And in Lightroom, it's a very tedious process to try to use the spot removal tool and try to remove it and, running it across the screen and that. Very cumbersome. I'm going to show you today a nice, easy way to remove power lines. Okay. All right. So we're going to come up into Lightroom here. We're in a develop module. We're going to use the spot removal. And we'll take the brush and we'll put it here on the left side and click once. Okay. And you'll notice it selected the area and then did the replacement. Now I'm going to come to the end of the telephone wire. And now I'm going to hold the shift key down. Okay, and click. And bingo, bango, it's done. You want to see your work? Hit H to hide the thing. And look at that. Easily remove power lines. All right, so our next tip. Our next tip is dust removal. Okay. We all now live with digital cameras, and anytime we take the lens off the camera, we expose that sensor to dust and dirt and all that good stuff. And whether we realize it or not, it starts to build up on our lenses. And so can you guys come in here and help me? I want to remove all the dust spots that are on my sensor here. Oh, you can't see them? Well, they're right here. I'm just kidding with you. Easy way. Come down here to the bottom and hit visualize spots. And now, using this slider, you can adjust its sensitivity. Okay? Wow, look how dirty it is on the sensor. Okay? Now all you need to do is use your dust removal tool, spot removal tool, size it up on a dust spot, click, 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 and you can be as thorough as you wish. But that's it. How to remove dust spots within Lightroom. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let's just keep going on. We're going to go now what is solo mode, as I call. This one here, okay, we have in our develop module. And we have our long panel here of all the different sections, right? And we go down and down and down and down and down. And, oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted the calibration area. Okay. And then if you wanted to go up and do, I need exposure. I got to go up and up and up and up and find the exposure. Then they're going to find the exposure module. Okay. That's kind of a pain to have to scroll a giant panel like this. So it's nice to be able to have just one panel open at a time, yet see all the panels. So here, just right click on anything of a section, whether it's the name or just a blank, and right click and hit solo mode. Now what this does is only the panel that you're working with is the one that's opened. All the other panels are closed. So when I want to go to the tone curve opens, but all the other ones close. Okay? So now I hit detail, and now only the detail panel is open. So it only allows one panel at a time open. So this way you don't have to scroll as much. I find it very, very handy to be able to have everything collapsed and only open one at a time as I work. Okay. And if you want to turn it off, just right click and click on solo mode again, and now you're back to the operating normal way. Okay. Next tip. We're going to customize this panel. We have basic, tone curves, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you don't ever use, let's say, the calibration tab. Okay. You say, I don't ever use this. All right. So right click anywhere on the empty thing and set Customize Develop Panel. All right. And here you can rearrange up or down. You can drag these up or down if you wish, or you could just turn them off. Like I don't want the calibration, so I'll click that and save. And now calibration is gone. And so I can calibrate this and customize this panel to what I like to use and what I don't use. Okay. If you ever want to get things back, just right click, customize, and then just turn it right back on. And now I have everything back. So that's your Customize Develop panel. All right, for our last final quick tip, okay, I'm going to grab another photo here. We'll take this one, and we will go into our Develop module. And I tell you, this is a picture from a buddy of mine, and for the life of me, this guy cannot line up a composition straight in his photos. It doesn't matter if he's on the beach, in the mountains, or in the city. The guy always gets the horizon lines wrong. He has the building falling backwards. He has, you can see here, everything's off. And so now we got to go in and do corrections. And the easiest way to straighten and correct a photo is to turn around and go into Transform. Okay? Now, Transform lets you automatically, with one click, fix everything. Your uprights, your verticals, your horizontals, and it positions everything and crops the photo automatically for you. Auto. Boom. Automatically straightens the horizons, it straightens the uprights, and so forth, so on. Boom. And it's that easy. So I'll just show you what it off again. You can see the building is falling backwards. The uprights are on a slant. Okay. I can do level. I can do auto, which does both upper and vertical guided, and it automatically fixes everything for you. So there you go. Those are your 5 top beginner's tips in Lightroom Classic. And I could literally go in for days on tips for this. Okay. But we'd be here all day. So this will get you started. You have some fun, and you'll be a little more productive. So don't be afraid to come in here and make Lightroom your own, right? Whether you adjust your panels to the way you like or what menus you like. And the hotkeys are just a really valuable thing. Okay. Hotkeys. I'm going to give you a bonus tip, but don't tell anybody, okay? All right, so here I come in, and I'm doing all kinds of color adjustments, and I'm adjusting the photo, and I'm coming in and doing this, and I made all these slider adjustments, okay? But I'd like to know where I started from. I'd like to know what it was before I started all these adjustments. So just simply hit the backslash key, okay? That's the key usually above your enter key, all right? And there's the before, and there's the after. The before and the after. Quick little keyboard there, shortcut. Okay, a lot of people don't know about that. So you got a total of 6 tips out of me today. So, all right. Till next week, you guys take care.